guys? Back in today with more Gintama, Ginpachi Sensei, always doing that. Ginpachi Sensei this time with episode 5, I believe. Fun episode last time with a bit of a horror comedy, not too much horror going on there, but some really fun stuff, exploring the school late at night, meeting some characters we haven't seen. I think the preview looked very promising. Tsukio, massive fan favourite, I love her as well, so I can't wait to see her again, as well as a few other characters returning. And here she is, the woman herself. Don't ever run out of ointment. Do you know what? I think I might have a hernia. Not hemorrhoid. It's not hemorrhoids, but yeah, I might have a hernia. To be honest with you, my bloody my leg hurts. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Matsudara, of course, lovely to see him. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. 1 million bounty. Abudo. Two weeks I've been living here. There's Zenzo himself on the cover there. Oh, what was that movie? Oh, I think it was Memories of Murder. Had some like person like living around like near the school or something. How long do you? That was like a small part of that movie. How long do you think it would take in your old school or current school to find someone living there? Honestly, I remember like one of my childhood memories of watching Supernatural, which is a kind of horror TV show. I used to watch it with my mum. Back when I was a kid, I used to love it, especially the main two leads. I used to love. There was one specific episode that always kind of unsettled me, and it was about a person living in the walls. Someone was like living in the walls of your house, and I've since watched a few movies that have a similar kind of premise, and it's always, I don't know what it is about that, but it's always very creepy. I always used to be very paranoid as a kid that there was people in the walls. That episode made me very paranoid about it. So I don't think it'd take me very long to find anyone living at my place. But yeah, in general, how long do you think it'd take for people to figure out someone's living at the school? How rumors and stuff spread in schools, I don't think it'd be very long. Depends how good you are at being noticeable, I guess. Yeah, it was very much one of those like I'd always be paranoid like someone would like when my family was out would get back and like the food would be gone from the fridge or things would be moved. I'd always like try and check out things like that. It's nice having a party member who can use safe passage. But yeah, it's just one of those kind of unconventional kid kind of scare things. Another one which I've mentioned plenty of times is I used to have a Darth Maul bag that my parents bought me, which I never used, and it was in my closet. And I'd hate to go in my closet because it would be dark and just have Darth Maul bag staring me right in the face. And I was like 6 or 7. It used to terrify me. Oh, summer game. Have you guys tried roll? I just can't do it. I just can't roll R's. It's just like I just have the capability for it. That's how it comes out. Like just comes out like nonsense. Bloody hell. Oh, Shensengumi's bloody here. I'm trying to run the show. Again, I'm hoping to see the Miwa Warugumi at some point. My boy Isaburo. Last time I saw him, I was crying my eyes out. Oh, yeah, this is proper like an old Shinsengumi meeting, isn't it? You can't get the police. We're trying to get some bounty up in here. What was that kind of cute? For him, that was kind of cute. Mm, I mean, the opposite could be the case of where you're also found like these people were living at your place for 2 weeks and you didn't catch them. So I do not recommend going to this school because they're fucking useless at surveying. Yes, you might get some money, but your reputation will probably falter. Of course. It's a bit. Oh god. Feels like Evangelion. Ah, Neo Jet Armstrong cannon. It's got a new form. You're locked in. Surely that's not legal. Surely that's some kind of ethical issue. So what is safe passage then? Like, I played some RPGs. I've played some classic RPGs, only a few. And in more recent years, I never really used to as a kid. They'd always be a bit too long for your like short attention span as a kid, to be honest. So you can heal himself, squelch, zoom, evacuate. What is safe passage then? That just like leave the area? Not really sure what that means. Maybe it's like some Japanese kind of well, I say that. This is all well, it's not all, but there's a lot of katakana here, which is usually used in Japanese for foreign words. So I don't know. There's a few kanji and hiragana here, but the one for safe passage there is in katakana, which means it is a foreign word that yet they're using. Safe passage. Always thought just like safe passages, like safely moving on to like a next area or something. Probably wrong about that. Will we get a glimpse of Yoro Zuyagin-san right here? Also, yeah, they are wearing the classic Zelda logo. I've never played any Zelda game really. I played one on the Wii. I think it was what was it called? What was Twilight Princess? I think that's the one. And I never played more than like 20 minutes of it because, again, being a stupid kid. Same thing happened to me with Resident Evil remake, HD remake. I just like didn't know where to go, didn't know what to do. That's what it was like playing games back in that day. Like you have to, if you didn't know what to do, because you couldn't just look. You could look it up online, but it was like, as a kid, I didn't really have the resources to just go online and look up like a guide or like how to move on or anything. So if it wasn't like a simple game, I'd just be like stuck for ages, which I was in Resident Evil HD remake. Didn't end up picking that up for a few years, but in Legend of Zelda. I think there was like I remember picking up like a bow and arrow and then just like having no idea where to go for like an hour. So I just like I got 20 minutes into the game, got lost. Didn't have a guide or anything. I don't think they even do like game guides or things nowadays. But I'd always buy like gaming magazines, which would have some like demos and stuff in, and would have some guides for games. But yeah, so I just like I didn't get to complete that, and then just thought, oh, if any Zelda game would be like that, I just wouldn't have a goddamn clue what to do. So yeah, a bit of a shame because I know there's lots of really good Zelda games. I mean, Ocarina of Time is heralded as one of the best, I believe, for Nintendo 64. That was always one that stood out to me that I wanted to play, but yeah, don't have much experience with it. I've watched a few like playthroughs and stuff, but that doesn't really count as you're not actually playing the game yourself, so can't really talk about it too much. But I've seen a few playthroughs and such, and it looks fun. Funny enough, I know a bit more about the older ones because of like Angry Video Game Nerd and like classic kind of YouTube game creators. I know a bit more about like the kind of pixel Super Nintendo kind of era of stuff and the more modern ones. But yeah, I got that Triforce, I think it is. Like I know some really like weird stuff about I think it's Sega CD like versions of the Zelda games, which are just odd as fuck, but really funny. It's where that meme comes from. That guy who's like this, that kind of fat trader guy who like does some really weird. You guys will see that meme. Chalk. Oh well, no, I hate chalk. You guys know I hate chalk. It's like my kryptonite. Ugh. Where did you just come from? Oh no, just away. Oh no, the noise. Save him, guys, save him. Ah, how could you let a man fall like that? Ouch. Even I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. How could you let a man fall like that? The worst, like, it's even worse, like, why would you let yourself see that? Ain't nobody want to see that. Gengai, that's his name. I always forget this guy's name. You know what, that is the classic, that is, isn't it? Classic box. A coin, some kind of weapon, what do you reckon's in there? Oh, it is a weapon itself. An air cannon. Blow a nose. Yeah, doesn't matter too much. I was just about to say, I can't see the whole. I think you're the wrong way around, bro. It was a whole. Is that the first I ever see this guy's eyes? I don't remember seeing this guy's face before. Ugh, what is that? Like poo. Oh, so. not the most useless. But yeah, honestly, that's not the first time I've seen Gengai's like full face. Is that Sakamoto? What are you doing here? Finally. Maths teacher. Finally turning up. See, I wouldn't actually do this, but if these guys are actually on the run with 50 million yen, and the bounty was 1 million yen, I'd just be like, you know what, give me 2 million yen, and I'll let you get out of here without any hassle. Like what? Well, why would we not do that? Some kind of scam? Oh, is he trying to give them 10 million for the 50? So he's going to take the 50. Wait, what? Yeah, that is the thing. I'm not sure what to think, but whatever I think is probably a scam. I feel like he's saying, we have 60 million together. You take it all for now, and you have 60. But then you give me the 50. So you go away with 10. I have 50. Do you even know the answer? Atsudaya. What's in that bloody briefcase? Bazooka. Horrible. I know it's not even that niche, but I kind of love Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. I love the little suitcases he drops and carries and some in the remake and stuff. Weird, but it's just something quite cool about it. I mean, if it's the same outcome. Actually, it's a better outcome than blow half the school away. So I'm probably expecting Suko to just wipe the floor with these guys. He's finally here. Health and PE. It's an interesting combination, isn't it? Got some good taste, man. Got some good taste. Look at these guys hiding their little chimpos. I think she's quite a bit more capable with it though. She's not even drunk. Yeah, I guess she didn't quite wipe the floor with them. She would though. If anyone there would, she would. I can see her in the back. So I did quite funny. There was just like a bunch of like just random normies here. You've got all these fucking weirdos off to the left, and you just got these normies. We're in America right now. Oh god. True. I'm not sure why they entered the school in the first place, to be honest with you. But yeah, he just kind of engineered this situation, didn't he? Ginpachi-san. Why do they keep saying Patchy Man? Why does the subtitle keep saying that? They're very. I mean, can you not just like hear, and even as like an English speaker that doesn't say that? Like, why does that like? Sorry to be complaining right now, but why does that like something annoying about subtitles? I've been finding more so in recent years. Like they just like change stuff for what need. Maybe this is some kind of translation that could be regarded as that, but can you not hear what they're saying? They're literally calling him a name, and you're changing that name. Like, just a bit annoying. Like, why is that necessary? Maybe there is some kind of good reason, but I don't see why, to be honest. And it just feels weird. Sorry about that, but yeah, just like a general kind of issue I have with subtitles recently, to be honest with you. Why? Why does that like? Why do you? Yeah, it was Patchy Man. Yeah, that sounds cooler. Doesn't. What is that? Is that a speaker? Is that some kind of flashlight? The chain reaction right here. I hope it isn't a flashlight. Jesus. The mum's fucking slipper. Hey, fucking Shin-San-Gun finally doing their job. After all that berating at the start. Okay, good job, guys. Kind of reminds me of The Blob. If any of you guys have... Yeah. Am I thinking of the right thing with The Blob? It looks like the cover of The Blob. It also kind of looks like... I think Killer Clowns from Outer Space recently got a video game. I haven't played yet. Again, I've watched some people play it. But it kind of reminds me of one of the guns from the Killer Clowns from Outer Space movie. It's a fun little movie if you guys haven't seen it. It's a B movie, but it's pretty fun. With the pink kind of gum stuff. Yeah, well sorted out. Well sorted out, guys. Love and Gold. Surely this is more than 1 million yen. Surely. Okay, fun little episode. Fun little sneaky criminal episode. Again, nice seeing some of the old cast. Tsukio especially. Hattori again after last week. Nice that he's got a couple episodes in a row here. I would like to see more Tama, but again, there's a lot of characters I'd like to see more of. Tama, Isaburo, Nobume. Lots. Like that's just 3 I can name off the top of my head. Simon. Loads. And we did see that even like gone/dead characters can return, so like Oboro and so on, Shoya, like we've got the capability of seeing all of them. Whether we will or not, I'm not sure. I forget their names, but the two from the the ginger girl and the tanned guy, I forget their names. Then a little bit of time. But yeah, not to want too much, but it was just nice seeing again quite a few of the cast that we haven't seen so much of today, wasn't it? Okay, so what we got next week. Oh, we got a little Takasugi-kun segment. The PJs. Oh, is he on the floor? Everyone fantasizes a little bit about transferring because of their dad's job. You know what I did? I brought up there's rapper Zur in the back. I think this is a case of a lot of people. Like as a kid, I always wanted to move schools. I always wanted to. I wasn't really like an extrovert. I was definitely more extrovert than I am now. Very much introverted nowadays. But I did always want to meet loads of new people. And yeah, move schools, maybe move country. Something you always wanted to do when you're younger. And I think a lot of people wanted that. Don't hear a lot about, but yeah, I always really wanted to do that. So I guess that's in kind of line with this a little bit. Never did. Yeah. Is up to say goodbye. So someone's leaving. Ginpachi leaving? Is that what's going on here? Transferring out of school. Oh, I think both of them are. I think Tay and Shimura leaving school. Who's in his bed? is that the guy who always pretends to be him in his bed? Like, what's going on here? Maybe it's at someone else's house. Who is that? You guys theorize in the comment section. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. As I said, fun little episode today. It was one whole story rather than kind of 3 segments, which we sometimes get, which is usually like the setup for a lot of Japanese comedy I watch. Some nice little references here. I always love the kind of RPG like episodes. As I said, I haven't played all that many, but I always do love them. I love the style of it and such, like the Final Fantasy games and so on. Absolutely love them. Some I need to play are Dragon Quest. I've never played. Mother is a set of games I need to play as well. I haven't played any of those. And Lost Odyssey is one I need to play, and there's one more series I'm thinking of. Blue Dragon's another one. It's not the one I'm thinking of. What is it? It's for the Game Boy. It's like one of the best ever games apparently for the Game Boy, like an RPG. The style really looks like Dragon Ball. I can't specifically remember it off the top of my head, but yeah, there's a GBA kind of RPG I really need to play as well. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching again. Love seeing a lot of the cast, even Sakamoto, who I don't think we saw in the preview. No, he wasn't like with the teachers, was he? I don't remember seeing him during like these shots. Perhaps he was there and I just didn't notice him. No, he wasn't. I was gonna say like he kind of came out of nowhere a little bit, which is good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know again what you thought in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you next week with episode 6.